Hello, welcome to Feastown Park. No, it's not. It's actually Easttown Park here. I thought I'd do a little bit of a kind of as I go live here from Easttown Park. I'm just making my words up as I go along. I will be talking about, of course, a kind of magazine which I've just picked up here. I've got loads of copies of it. Might even dump them in my eBay section here. Should have bought the eBay box down here, shouldn't I? But of course, please do go onto the shop here and to find out what items I've got available here, and I will film them so you understand what is in the shop, and if it is sold, then of course it'll be sold by the time the video has gone out. So yeah, it's probably better to do it live actually rather than a video. But anyway, I'm here to talk about Feastown Park, which is known as Easttown Park. So my name's Nick C. If you are just switching on here, this is the magazine I'm speaking about here. I've also got some postcards here for those people who've never been to this area here, and it is known for a lot of dog walkers, and of course the kiosk open from 11:30 till 4:30 each and every weekend and Easter holidays, and possibly summer holidays as well, right up to September when they start winding things down and it gets a little bit cooler. Unfortunately, the kiosk is not open all year round, which is a bit of a shame because I think the cold weather does it, and of course the council won't let it actually open or be open because it's run by West Suffolk Council, and it used to be St Edmundsbury Council many years ago. There is a box where you can actually donate to the park for anyone that's interested in donating to the Easttown Park. So the opening times is the automatic opening times, and of course the closing gate, which is April to September, 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. daily. October to March, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. daily. And the shop, as I just mentioned, is the kiosk, which has now increased in price. It does every year, and it is something like £2 a cup of coffee. That's including a tea or a hot chocolate. And of course, as I say, open on weekends and school holidays from Easter to the end of October. And of course, I said September, but of course it's right away to October. And you can contact the park for more information on 01440 710 745 and email the park at parks@westsuffolk.gov.uk, and what's on westsuffolk.co.uk/parks, and that is /east-town-park. And to find them is Cooper's Road, Haverhill, Suffolk, CB9 7UW. And Easttown Park is at least 3 miles, that's 5 kilometres south of the Haverhill, which is the east side of Haverhill Town Centre. And the Haverhill bus station is about 3 miles, that's 5 kilometres from Easttown Park itself. And the number 14 and the number 15 bus actually service stops less than 0.5 miles from the park entrance itself. I'll talk more about the details of this magazine here, which is a small little magazine, and it is free of charge. You can get, of course, Discovering Nowton Park in Burghs and Evans, and West Stowe Park as well, and Abbey Gardens, all in a collection here, and you can get them from the actual Tourist Information Centre just at the back of the kiosk. And if I point my camera that way, you'll know exactly what I mean. Just over in that direction there, maybe just down there where my hand is pointing that way. So it's there, and that is also home to, of course, the local polling station, which apparently, of course, there is local voting taking place on, I think it's the 5th of May, I'm not quite sure, but of course, yeah, it's definitely some polling activity taking place, and you don't need to take your cards with you. You just pop along and, of course, just tell them your name. I like to keep them actually for evidential and future reference, but bringing your card obviously helps them find your name. So yeah, I've got myself a can here. Well, I got these yesterday, but of course, like I say, he's definitely worth coming down to this area here. I'll tell you about the actual 15 acres of outstanding beauty within the Deep Dam Vale in just a little bit here. And of course, I've got the receipts of what I bought earlier. Michael Morgan, who of course takes charge of the kiosk, and many others that do work there as well. So he's working on behalf of the West Suffolk Council there, and the postcards are £35 each, and of course the coffee, that includes tea and hot chocolate, also for £2, and crisps, cheese and onion, or any other flavour will be £1.30.
Can I have a packet, please?
Packet of what?
Crisps, please.
I've got some crisps inside.
I'll get them while you're doing that.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, that's the voice of Panda in the background. Just dig down. Yeah, well, of course, they are Giuliani's. So you've got to thank them and send them a message, say thank you. You did ask, and it's on camera as well. So, yeah, what else? Yeah, I'll show you what else I bought as well on the other ticket, because I've got another ticket here. Of course, the same prices for ready salted, and Coca-Cola regular is $1.60 per can. That's quite expensive for a can, but of course not bad. And the coffee is £2. Same for the cheese and onion ready salted packets of crisps, from both at the price of £1.30. And the feast.
What, did you get them in the box tray?
Yeah, go carry on.
Are they there?
No, they're not in there. I've eaten them. I had them earlier.
Where's my cheese and onion?
Oh, I forgot to mention that.
How am I gonna?
I didn't know you wanted some.
I want cheese and onion and whatever these are.
You told me a list and I got it. You told me the cans.
Oh yeah, I'm not with it, sorry.
Oh yeah, next time I'll get you one. But yeah, and that's on camera. And that's Panda in the background. Give us a wave. You can see yourself on there. Wave. Oh, she doesn't want to wave today. Not today. She's chilling out, that's why. Bless her. But yeah, they do feasts, as in Feast Town Park, but it's not actually on the list, on the board list. I'll screenshot the board list very soon, so you can actually see it up on the screen, what they've got available. But of course, Feast is not on the list, as in Feast Town Park.
What we're gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to stop here though. That's the problem. Yeah, how long will we be going for? At least 8 minutes or so. Just talking random stuff. We're not live, by the way. We're just on the, well, it's as a live, but of course we're just talking along. Sorry if I knocked the camera a little bit here. We are on a stand this time, and nobody's behind the camera apart from me. I can actually see myself here. So anyway, let's move this back a bit. You're going to get some noise knocking. So yeah, anyway, it's getting cooler here. It was lovely sunshine out earlier, so I thought I'd come over here because I like seeing people's dogs when they come around. And of course, the dog walkers have gone back inside now, and they have said that they want the kiosk open at about 10:30 so they can have a coffee in the morning. But of course, I would suggest they contact the council for more information about that. Anyway, of course, discovering East Town Park visitor guide and trails, discovering 50 acres of outstanding beauty within the Dedham Vale. East Town Park boasts meadows and woodlands with abundance of wildlife, okay, habitats and nature at its heart. Okay, so if you want more information about East Town Park itself, what's on westsuffolk.co.uk/parks East Town Parks. Okay, let's go in a random order here and talk about the Railway Walk, which is literally just behind me. If I move the camera around this way, the Railway Walk is along here somewhere. But yeah, if you go further down here,
I'm hungry.
Down there, you're probably going to eat them all now. And Junior's going to see this on camera.
That's empty.
One more.
That's all you've got left in there.
Oh, thanks. You've eaten them all now?
Yeah.
Oh, you owe me some crisps. You've got loads at home. Why didn't you bring them down?
I couldn't, but I told you off. I forgot.
You swore there on camera. I've got evidence of it. Right, okay. So the railway walk we talk about now is a 5 kilometre walk. Can I start again? The railway walk. The 5 kilometre walk, as in the railway walk, runs along the disused railway from Haverhill to Sudbury line, which operated from the years of 1865 until 1967 in the Dr. Beeching days. The railway has become a corridor brimming with wildlife, where you can expect to see the orange-tipped and speckled wood butterflies. Wildflowers and shrubs provide a carpet of colour, and the blossoming blackthorn produces fruit that can be made into Slough gin. Please beware that the railway walk ends at Howe Road and not at East Town Park, or not in East Town Park, as it would say. And the actual... Now we talk about the park centre, which is literally behind me here. It's in this direction here. That's the park centre itself, and it's available for hire as well as I speak about this. Now, the park centre doubles up as a small function room available to hire. You need to contact the relevant person for more details. The maximum capacity, which is the amount of people in the building that can take up the small function, is 40 people for theatre-style seating. Cookery and an urn, which is a big cup of tea water tank, which we have at, of course, the Old Independent Church of Haverhill for teas and coffees, is available for a fee. I didn't know what an urn was until now. But yeah, they are very expensive to buy. You can buy smaller ones, obviously. For availabilities and or prices and a booking form, please call 01440 7110. Sorry, 710 745. So that's 01440, which is Havel number, which is a Havel code number, 710 745. Okay, a bit of the trail summary now. Let's move the camera around there.
Don't put me on there because I can see you on TikTok.
That's not TikTok, it's a video.
Oh, God, don't.
I can edit you out now. Sorry I got you in the background. It's only a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not on TikTok.
I thought it was, that's why.
It's not live on TikTok. Can you go live on TikTok on here?
I don't know.
Unless I have my laptop. Yeah, I'd have to go in there to do it. I'll have to book a hole at some point. That's the point, yeah, I could do that one day. Find out how much it is to book it. Probably about 20 quid an hour. Anyway, we're going to carry on as we are. Roam the park, which is the trail summary here, and venture further with their walks and trails throughout the woodlands, wildflowers and meadows. Climb the steps beyond the stream and join the railway which links East Town Park right way through to the town centre of Haverhill. All walks start in East Town Park, where the paths gently undulate but can be very muddy, in particular in winter time. So the easy access trail, which is a trail, that kind of thing, that's 400 metres. Please allow 10 to 15 minutes. And the railway walk is 3 miles, and that stretches all the way to Sturman, by the way, and that's 5 kilometres. Allow 1 hour for that. And the 4, as in the number 4, Meadows Walk, 3 and 1 3 miles. Is it 1 3/4 miles? And of course, I don't know what the measurements are. I don't really get it, but that's 2.25 kilometres. Please allow 30 to 40 minutes. So we explain it further with the easy access trail here. Okay, and of course the easy access trail is a 400 metre trail that weaves
what
its
more do
way.
you need to have? I'm hungry. It's kind of a last bucket. I'm hungry.
Well, you owe me a lot here.
I'll go pick some of them.
Well, right, at least we've finished them all.
I was hungry. I'm low iron. Don't forget. I have to eat it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, you did say that on camera. Right. As long as you didn't swear. This is touring with us, by the way. Or touring with Nick C. So the Easy Access Trail, the 400-metre trail weaves its way through the Millennium Meadow and offers those with reduced mobility, an opportunity to enjoy the diverse wildlife in the park. Ideal for wheelchairs and pushchairs, the trail loops past the pond, which actually attracts frogs and toads in the spring, and in the summer sees a burst of colourful wildflowers and a range of dragonflies, which you might actually spot. And the 4 meadows, as in the number 4 Meadows Walk, take in the wild surroundings as you meander through the 1 3/4 miles of natural wildflower meadows. Enjoy the wildflowers of the Couples Meadow, or perhaps you'll catch a glimpse of the owls snoozing in the trees of East Meadow. If the sun is out, you might spot the lizards basking in the sunlight on their log piles in Sturman Meadow, or perhaps you'll enjoy the themed bedding along the Millennium Meadow. So that's on one side of the book here. So it's saying welcome to Easttown Park here, which is based in Haverhill, which has about 50 acres of meadows and woodlands to explore. The country also features an abundance of wildlife habitats, trails and a picnic area, which is where we're sitting on now. And a shop, which is a kiosk, which we'll talk about in just a moment, which we already have mentioned at the beginning of the show. And a children's play area, which is just literally behind me now. And I think the children have gone home now.
AirPods?
AirPods?
AirPods to later, what?
No, the children have gone home, I think.
Yeah, because you're doing that.
Probably. Don't matter, because they go home because it's tea time, isn't it?
Oh.
So, yeah, dogs are allowed off lead, apparently. And the park has established itself
They put in Dad.
in a firm family favourite. Yep. So the park has established itself a family firm favourite
You don't need Christmas.
with seasonal activities such as the Easter egg hunt and summer events. They've already had the Easter egg hunt in the Easter area, so that would have been gone, but summer events do take place here, and including, of course, the Halloween trail as well, which I don't really attend to. Yeah, the Halloween trail, which I don't really attend to, they also include. The Easttown Park lies at the heart of the network of footpaths which actually extend around Haverhill. Snaking along the disused railway track, the multitude of paths link up to the Star Valley Walk, which actually runs for at least 60 miles from Cambridgeshire through West Suffolk and then on to Essex. Let's talk about the history right this minute now. And the history goes as